All right, all right, all right. Unrooted RC version of a Kraton. What are we running? We are running a Max 6 system. It's a 49mm cam, around 1500 kV, 19 tooth pinion, 8S capable ESC but 6S capable motor, but I probably would run it on 8S anyway. We have a Savox SC1256 20 kilogram servo, GPM uprated servo arm, and also steering rods or tie rods or turnbuckles front and rear. They're massive. GPM rear HD drive shafts have arrived, and the GPM suspension hangers front and rear, both front and rear of each front and rear, if you get what I mean. So there's the rear one. They're sweet. And I have to say, this channel is not sponsored by GPM Racing, and it is not sponsored by Just Bash It. Okay, but I have to say, GPM Racing over the last few years massively upgraded the quality of their parts. This will be fitted out with all GPM parts. I have another order coming which will have their bell crank, what else, their bell crank, their hub carriers for the rear and for the front, so I'll let you know how they go on, and some wheel nuts. So I have a few more bits coming, but the silverware is from Just Bash It, so it's 6mm shock towers, really beautifully machined braces, top plate, another 6mm shock tower at the front. But the real beauty is just, this is really a bit special. It is mega tough, really beautifully machined. All the bolt holes and stuff are just beautifully machined. I'm super pleased. Oh yeah, Just Bash It RC servo mount as well. So yeah, okay, so there's not much of the actual original Kraton left, but it was crap anyway, to be honest. I love the R&D that Armma do. They do fantastic R&D. They are bringing out road cars that I love the look of, and you know, they are for the people, for the bashers. I appreciate that. But I can tell you, I've had a V2 version of this, I've had a V3 version of a Senton, and I've had this one, and this was the worst hardware, as in nuts, bolts, screws, that I've almost ever seen on an RC. I gotta be honest, even Vatira did a better job back in the day on their crawlers. So all of that has been replaced with stainless. The plastics are okay, they're not too bad, but the servo mount still, even with the reinforcement they've done, the original servo mount, or the stock servo mount, is pony. It's Swiss cheese. The chassis braces, front and rear, that come with it, Swiss cheese. They're awful. The bell crank that comes with it, that I'm still running this truck, awful. The rear dog bones instead of CVDs, awful. I don't know how you're getting away with that, and for a big bashing truck like this, that is not cool. So you know, yeah, out of the box you can run it. You will break it almost immediately. This Kraton V4, I think we are, V3, you will break it immediately, and you'll need a ton of parts, but the parts are cheap, so you can get them. But I mean, you have to upgrade these things if you want to run them hard or do any jumping or stuff like that. The original version will just bend and break almost instantaneously. But I have to say, you know, I like Armma's R&D. I like them as a company. I just hope that with Horizon Hobbies investment, they don't go cheap as, you know, Pro Boat as well. You know, that's a classic boat manufacturer that now is Horizon Hobbies, I think. And, you know, you just, when you open up one of those, you instantly look at it and go, wow, the hull's great, but that's crap. You know, it's crap componentry. So I don't like it. That's my rant anyway. I'll show you what you really want to see. I've got front center differential mount coming from GPM as well, because this one is Swiss cheese, it's plastic. I'm just going to run this on 6S. It was a nice neat install actually. I've enjoyed it. I got over dealing with a tiny RC. This is tiny compared to my 5th scales, to be honest. But it's gone together nicely. I'm not making it any wider. It'll look ridiculous if it's any wider. So I'm not doing that before everyone says, have you got the wideness on it? No, I don't. Not that everybody speaks like that, but you know what I mean. You get all sorts of questions on YouTube. Anyway, give you a quick gander with the... Just chuck the body on the roof. Bit of YouTube gold, one-handed YouTube gold. You get the impression. There it is. That's how it sits, man. It's freaking badass. That is badass. Peace.